Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first ever monthly favorites video, so I'm super excited. It is my January favorites, obviously, since January just ended. It's a little bit of everything from makeup to skincare to a little bit of hair care, so let's go ahead and just get into it. I am gonna go ahead and start with the makeup just cause. So first, most of these, if you've watched any of my videos, won't be a surprise to you. And if you haven't watched any of my videos, go do it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a primer. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer, which looks like this. I bought this off the recommendation of Taylor. She's a YouTuber. I will link her channel down below. And it really does dramatically reduce the visibility of pores. Now I have some really pronounced and deep pores, so it's not gonna completely erase them, obviously, but it does a great job of really blurring those, which is super awesome. So I love that. And I am actually wearing that under my foundation today. The foundation I'm going to talk about is not the one I'm wearing. That will be another video. But this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup, and it looks like this. What I like most about this range of foundation is for the drugstore. They have a really great shade range. Drugstore foundations, typically, they suck. They definitely don't have the lightest. They don't go fair enough, and they sure as hell don't go deep enough. It's just, like I've said before, it's a whole lot of middle. But I have this shade, Fresh Ivory, which is number 0.5. And it's a neutral undertone, which is really cool because it does tell you the undertone underneath. So I thought that was super cool, but it's a really good coverage. It doesn't oxidize or get darker, which I do have some foundations that do that, and it's annoying. So I really appreciate that this one doesn't. This concealer won't surprise any of you. This is probably one of the very few high-end products that I use because I'm on a budget. I typically do drugstore. And this one did not come in a boxy term. I actually bought this myself. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Mine is in the shade Fair. I love it. It does great covering my dark circles. I am going to branch out and try a few other high-end concealers. I really want to try the Jouer. I can't remember the name of it, because I do find the Tarte to be a little drying. I do have deep, like, creases. Nothing's going to change that. So everything's going to sink in there, I feel like, but it does get a little drying underneath there, even if I moisturize really well. So I am going to branch out and try other things, but I love the coverage of that. I think I'm going to say this one's my second favorite, only because it doesn't have as much variety as the one I'll talk about in a second. This is the Dream Street palette. It's a collaboration with Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. If you don't know who she is, I will link her channel down below as well. And if you don't know about ColourPop, you need to educate yourself. They're very affordable, and I think their products, from what I've tried, are great. But this is what the palette looks like. I feel like you can do many different looks with this. It does have some kick up, but that doesn't bother me. But yeah, this is probably, I probably use this a little more than the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is the next one I'll talk about. Just because of the unique colors that are in here. But this is so dirty. Please don't judge me. God, this is almost 2 years old now, I think, that I've had it. Oh, it's super dirty. Here's the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, the original palette they came out with, which looks, mine's super dirty, which looks like this. As you can see, I've already hit pan on one. But look at the variety. Like, I don't care what people say about Morphe. I don't care what they say about Jaclyn. And even the people who tried to shade this palette, no. This is a beautiful palette. It is what I have on my eyes right now. These shades are beautiful. The shimmery shades are beautiful. I have a combination of these two shades right here, which is Beam and In Light, as my highlight today, and my inner corners and my brow bone highlight. Ooh, but I love that palette. Super versatile, so many different looks, and if you love warm tones like I do, you will love that palette. The next thing I want to talk about is a drugstore item, of course. This is a highlighter. It's a baked highlighter from e.l.f. and I believe this is the shade Moonlight Pearls. The sticker's missing. It looks like this. I do recommend, and I will let you know, that for the baked highlighters, you do want to scratch off the top layer. Regardless, it's beautiful. For a drugstore highlighter, that's like $3, I think. It's amazing. Next, I will talk about the brow product I am using. You guys know how hard I struggle with my brows. It's very frustrating, but this is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. This is the shade Blonde, which I still feel like is hella dark. You guys know the drill. My brows don't match. It is what it is, but I love this. I love the tip on it. It's super thin. Love it. The next product I want to talk about is a lip liner, which I don't do lip liners very often. The ones I have tried have been like pencil, and they don't glide very well. They're not very creamy, but this is the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Beige Babe, which I have on underneath my lipstick, which I'll talk about in a minute. But it is a retractable one, and it goes on super well. It's super creamy. Love it. On top of that, I wasn't even going to mention this in this video, but might as well now. I'll say this is becoming a favorite. I just bought it not too long ago, but this is a Maybelline lipstick in the shade Baddest Beige, which is the color I'm wearing. I love it. Love neutrals. Nudes. Wow. And actually, I bought this off the recommendation of Jaclyn Hill. If you don't know who she is, you probably don't watch a lot of beauty YouTubers. I will link her channel down below. I do want to mention a brush. This is my favorite brush to highlight with. This is the BH Cosmetics No. 4 brush from their Aurora Lights collection, and I freaking love this for highlight. I don't even know what it's for, but that's what I use it for. The next item I want to talk about, we're going to go into skincare. This is an item I got in my BoxyCharm, I believe. Yeah, it's exclusively made for BoxyCharm, but this is by the brand Pharmacy, and it is their Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And it looks, mine's probably dirty, but yeah, looks like this. It's almost gone. This is the first like makeup removing balm I've ever tried. I really want to try the Clinique one, but I love that you just take a small amount of it and you just rub it on your face and it removes your makeup super well. You rinse it. It doesn't leave like a greasy film or anything, so I really like that. The other skincare product I want to talk about is Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with hyaluronic acid. It looks like this. I actually need to buy a new one because mine's almost gone. It has like a very subtle like clean smell to it. I don't know how to explain it. For the drugstore, it is a little pricey. I think this was like $17, but it does such a good job of moisturizing. I have combination skin, like my T-zone gets a little oily. Actually, now that I'm getting older, it's not quite as bad. But my forehead gets super dry. But this moisturizer does a great job of really plumping up the skin, and then I just go in with my regular primer and foundation. My skin looks great. The next two items are hair care items that I want to talk about. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair Damage Erasing Balm, and this is the almond and protein one, and it looks like this. This is actually fairly new to me, but I think I got it in December. But it looks like that. I only use this. I use this like once a week. I actually only wash my hair probably 2 or 3 times a week. In between, I use dry shampoo. But I use that, and I just after I shampoo, I will put that all through my hair, mainly the ends, and I'll leave it in for the rest of my shower and then rinse it out. And it's such a good deep conditioner, and it really has helped my split ends a lot, and I notice my hair is a lot smoother. So far I'm really enjoying that. This next product looks a little messy because I've had it over a year and I'm still in the same bottle. This is the Argan oil of Morocco renewing extra penetrating oil for dry and coarse hair. This is by OGX and it looks like this. Now my hair is not super dry, but it gets super frizzy. Now I take a very small amount of that after my hair has been washed while it's still damp, after I've brushed through it, and I will run that through my hair, specifically like the bottom fourth of my hair. And then I notice through the day my hair stays a lot less frizzy and it's super smooth and soft. So the final two products are super random, but I have to mention them. This perfume is expensive. If you've never watched Kathleen Lights, like I said, I'm gonna link her channel down below, but if something is expensive, she says that's expensive, and every time I'm thinking to myself, like in my head, that something's expensive, I say it in her voice. But anyways, I actually bought this off her recommendation. I found it at TJ Maxx for probably cheaper than you'll find it at like Ulta or Sephora, but this is a Jimmy Choo perfume and it looks like this. I don't know if there's a specific name to this, honestly. I don't know if this is like the original. I need to look this up. I think I got this at TJ Maxx for like $45, which for someone who doesn't like to spend money, it was expensive, but it was a gift from Alex and I fucking love it. Like, he cannot keep his hands off me when I wear this. So the last product, it's not a product, I mean it is, but you don't wear it. It's actually a candle. This is the Yankee candle and this is the Pink Island Sunset, which looks like this, and it smells so good. It's a fruity smell, but it's not like sickeningly sweet, if that makes sense, because there's a lot of fruit scented candles that I just cannot stand because they give me headaches. This one is very subtle. It almost has like a flowery scent mixed in. I don't know, but I love it. So anyways, that concludes my favorites video. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I'm excited to keep doing these. I don't think I'll do them every month because my makeup collection right now is so small, and like I'm not gonna buy things just to buy them. Hopefully if my channel grows, I can continue to do that and try new things and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I really enjoyed doing it. Let me know down below what you want to see for me next. I am going to be filming it today, a new foundation I'm trying. I will mention it super quick. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wear foundation. It's pretty new. A lot of YouTubers have been reviewing this. I know Kathleen Lights, I'm pretty sure Tati has, Allie Glines. Did Casey Holmes review this? I don't remember. But I'm actually wearing it right now, so this is my wear test. I didn't film my application of it because I'm stupid and I forgot. But I have been doing check-ins, and obviously this is kind of a check-in of its own, but so far it looks pretty good. Ignore my chin. The texture on my chin, it's a thing. And no foundation is going to cover that. So, so far so good. But hopefully you guys watched that next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.